Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. A double honors to the Apostle Elders of GMS that taught me this truth. And shalom to the Akim that has their life daily pushing this truth with sincerity. A peace and blessings unto you. And may Yahweh Shem Yahushua have mercy on you and your family. And to the Akwaf that's listening and learning, a shalom. Once again, my name is Einan with GMS Detroit Bar Camp, and this is just a quick little lesson on the famine that's coming real soon to not only America, but it's going to be a worldwide famine. And they already said a couple years ago that they didn't have enough food to feed everybody. Coming soon because the population is out of control. That they don't have the food, they don't have the resources, and inside the United States, they blowing up the dollar with these stimulus packages. Giving away this money to the people. Well, some of this money to the people, because the majority is going right into the elite's bank account. But they act like they doing that to save the dollar. But what they really doing is they blowing up the dollar. They gonna make the dollar fall, and then after the dollar fail and fall, then they're gonna establish the RFID microchip digital dollar, and that's gonna be the new way of doing business. The mark of the beast is gonna be the way of doing business, and when that happens, it's gonna be a famine. If you don't have the RFID microchip, the mark of the beast, how you gonna be able to buy anything if you ain't gonna be able to buy, sell, or trade or eat unless you have the mark? Matter of fact, let me just grab that. Matter of fact, I wasn't gonna do one on the mark of the beast, but I'm gonna do it. Just grab that scripture anyway, because during that time, Esau endgame is to get you to take the RFID microchip, and once you take the RFID microchip, or if you don't have it, once you take it, you'll be able to buy and sell and still be able to do what you've been doing. You be able to do things as if you had real money. But if you don't have the RFID microchip, and if you don't have the RFID microchip, the mark of the beast, you ain't gonna be able to buy anything. So, this is time for you to have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua that He will take care of your needs, but this video is not about that. It's about the famine that's coming, and part of is the famine that's going to come is when Esau do that control famine, where in the mark of the beast. I'm gonna just read it. Revelation 13:16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy, sell, or save he that had the mark. And when this right here get made mandatory, you ain't gonna be able to buy, sell, or save. You ain't gonna even be able to work during this time because you ain't gonna have the mark. How you gonna work if you ain't got a way of receiving them funds? Unless you have the RFID microchip. And and the name of the beast and the number of his name. And here is wisdom. Let him have understanding count the number of beasts, for it's the number of man, and his number is 666. And this is Esau's controlled famine, where he forces everybody to get the RFID microchip, and he also gonna go a step further when he force you to get it, or you're gonna lose your life. But there's going to be a worldwide famine, and this right here got to happen before all this other stuff that happens, before the end time happens. The mark of the beast have to happen. Where everybody be forced to make the decision to take it, the RFID microchip. They'd be forced to actually take it or not take it. Take it or accept death. Italy. That's going to be your choice. And the way that it's going to be and flat out, this thing is no joke. It's going to come to pass. We got Biden, that the COVID, the Crown Royal, matter of fact, Karagma Joe Biden, because man, this guy is going to he's going to be the one that do it. He said to the Chief Justice Roberts, hey, mark my words, you going to rule on putting a RFID microchip inside of a person. He said, mark my words. And when we go to that word mark, it's charagma, and that's Strong's G 5480 charagma, and Strong's information, scratching or etching, i.e. stamp as a badge of servitude, i.e. sculpted figure, statue, a graven mark. And when you go to the outline biblical uses, a stamp, a imprint mark of a mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. And when you take this RFID microchip, in a sense, you telling the Most High that, even though the scriptures say you that this mark right here, matter of fact, if the scriptures tell you don't take it, matter of fact, Revelations, it's a warning. Revelation 14:9. It gives you this a warning about the RFID microchip, about not accepting it and not taking it. But it's a warning about the chip, and it's a warning about not taking it, not receiving it. And if you can't understand this, then it's on you, man. I'm good. I'm doing these videos to hopefully to convince you not to accept the RFID microchip, but a lot of you gonna do it anyway. A lot of you carnal saying I gotta eat. You concerned about eating. Physical things right now. in his life. The physical aspects of Esau benefits of this system that he set up, but I'm thinking about on a spiritual level, on what the Most High has set up, giving us knowledge of what's about to happen, what's going to happen before it happens. And this is Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, and Elon Musk got the brain chip that he's developing, and he want to start putting in people by the end of this year. And this dumbass nigga, what's that nigga name? Lil Uzi Vert, talking about he wants to get that brain chip. He got a motherfucking implanted diamond on his forehead. This nigga just, he's gonna take it, and the Most High is gonna destroy his ass. And if you accept it too, you take the RFID microchip in your right hand or in your forehead, or in your hands. It don't matter if you get in your right hand, left hand, or in your left hip, or your right hip, or your shoulder, or in your foot. Hey, all you gotta do is willingly accept it. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And man, you're gonna be tormented with the fire and the brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. And that's that thermonuclear fire that's going to strike this land, America, Babylon the Great, Egypt, house of bondage, Sodom and Gomorrah, Nineveh, you name it. This place right here, America, the Great Whore. This place, America, is going to get destroyed by thermonuclear fire. But before all that happens, this right here got to be set up. This mark of the mark of the beast. And the smoke of their torment sending up forever and ever, and they had no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. And the men of the Lord, they ain't gonna do it. They rather accept death, than to take the RFID microchip. And a lot of y'all gonna accept it because y'all gonna want to eat, y'all gonna want to drink, y'all want to smoke, y'all still want to do all the things that y'all been doing as y'all been doing. And the men of the Lord ain't gonna accept it. They rather accept death. They rather be a martyr than to receive anything that, man, we already know that the things in this life is temporal. We want the things in the next life that's eternal. This right here ain't nothing. What they said, Kanye got $6 billion net worth. Man, that's nothing compared to what Yahweh Shem Shai got in store for the children of Israel. If you're an Israelite. Even the poorest of Israel gonna have way more money than the Rothschild family. That's true wealth. We're gonna have slaves. We're gonna have come on, man. A true wealth. This right here is not real wealth. This is Revelations 20. And is it 4:19? 9. I think it's 9. Revelations 24. Throughout the Yahweh Shemi Shai forgotten my hand. And I saw the throne of day that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, and neither received his mark upon their forehead or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with the Messiah 1,000 years. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai, and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast, and neither his image, and neither received his mark upon their forehead or in their hands. And that day, when Yahushua returns, be one of these men, willing to die for it. Have some integrity. Be a man, be an Israelite man, and just die if you have to die for it. Show of faith. And man, don't be like the men that say, who shall give us a matter of fact, let me grab it. Oh shit. Slovakia. This is Numbers 11:5. Don't be like these men. Because it's gonna come a time when we ain't gonna be able to eat under Esau rule. But have faith. Have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Have faith. Put your faith, hope, and trust into him, and he will deliver you out of it. As if you are to elect the 1/3 of Israel, of the house of Israel, so-called African-American, Latinos, Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners scattered abroad. Hey, this is time to have big faith. Hey, this is time to start working on your faith, because and when these times come, you're gonna need that faith. And this is Numbers 11:14, 11:4. In the mix of the multitude that was among them fell a lusting, and the children of Israel, and also wept again, and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? and we remember the fish which we ate in Egypt freely, and the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. But now our soul is dried away. There is nothing beside all this manna before our eyes. And the Most High fed us then with manna. But hey, manna tastes any way you want it to taste. That's how great the manna was. Hey, the manna tasted whatever you liked it, whatever you loved it to eat. That's what the manna would taste like. So it didn't taste like any particular thing. It tasted whatever you desired the most. That's what manna tasted like. And it filled you. But the scriptures say, the Most High fed them angels' food. And it tastes like anything that you, anything that you desired. That's what the manna tasted. Man, it tastes like anything that you wanted to taste, and you gonna be like these 2/3 niggas right here in Numbers 11, chapter the 5th verse, because even back then when the Most High delivers out of the land of Egypt, y'all, everything the Most High did for us. All the miracles and everything that he did, you still was unappreciative motherfucker unto the Most High. And that's the reason why 2/3 of y'all gonna die right along with the heathens and the wicked, because y'all don't appreciate Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Y'all don't appreciate Yahweh Shai dying on the cross for you. You don't appreciate none of that. Because if you actually appreciate it, hey, man, you'll be doing everything you can do to try to get the fuck up out of here, man. You be trying to do everything in your earthly power to learn the scriptures and get on the highways and hedges and teach us truth, the right way, instead of still doing what you've been doing. Smoking weed, drinking, fuck the next man's wife, or your homeboy girl, or whatever, or somebody else's woman, doing all that kind of wickedness. And man, it's just, Jake is just too much for me, just wicked ass people. And Esau wants to use this thing as he wants to use the law, statutes, commandments against us concerning this matter about the laws, because the scriptures say they are wiser than Daniel, and they want to use the laws of the Most High against us. That's the reason why he want to put the mark of the beast inside us. He want to put the in your side, your forehand or your right hand, and no man buy, sell, or eat unless you have the mark of the beast. And he got the technology to make it happen. Right now, what all you gotta do is just, if you have it on your hand, all you gotta do is tap something with your hand, and if you got the money in the money in your account, then it'll subtract the money from your account, and you just keep on going. A cashless transaction, and that's where all money is going to, a cashless society. What the dollar bill is no longer in use. You know, this is Exodus 21 and 1, and they want to use the laws against us. This is Exodus 21 and 1. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy an Hebrew servant, 6 years shall he serve, and in the 7th year he shall go out free for nothing. And if he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. And if he will marry, and then his wife shall go out with him. And if his master given him a wife, and she bore him sons and daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master, and he shall go out by himself. And this is what the catch-22 at when you get that RFID microchip. If the servant plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges, and he shall also bring him unto the door and unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. And that's what he wants. The end game, Esau end game, he want indentured service forever. He don't want to be a slave in the next kingdom. He don't want to face judgment in the next kingdom. He wants us to still be up under him. He wants us to be a slave under him in this life and the next life. And if your dumb ass forsake the word of the Most High and get the RFID microchip in your right hand on your forehead, hey, that's on you. Because since you take the RFID microchip, you say Esau's your God. I like the way Esau is doing things. God, that's what you're saying. You know, me, myself, I hate this place, man. Man, I hate everything about this place, man. And it's just not me. Hey, the men of Israel feel the same way. Hey, man, ain't nothing right about this place, man. Man, you know, that's it. Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakadash. Double honor and praises Apostle Ezra GMS that taught me this truth, and Shalom.